be the brown and orange living rubber jig. And I cannot reiterate how important living rubber is. Living rubber will get you 3 times the bites of silicone. And that's what's cool about my throwback jig, guys. It's one of the only jigs that you can find anywhere in the country that has the hand-tied living rubber. And the reason that you don't have many hand-tied jigs like my throwback jig is they are very labor intensive. And these right here, guys, we got them for at Tackle Warehouse, $5.99, which is, if I can't believe that Cumberland Pro Lures can make them that cheap because it takes so long to tie them. Most companies, they use those skirt collars on that cheap silicone and slide it up over there, and it just does not catch as many fish because living rubber has a glow to it that you can't duplicate with silicone. So that's one of the reasons this particular jig is so effective with it. Okay, now why is this the bait? You know, if you gave me one bait, why would it be this, specifically in the month of March? I have been fishing jigs since the mid 1970s. When I used to fish, guys, down when it was a Table Rock and Grand Lake. The only thing I ever threw was a jig and pork frog for years and years and years. So as the jigs evolved and you got more color options and different type of options on it, I really spent a lot of time with colors. And one of the best things I ever did, I started tying my own jigs, both with silicone and both with living rubber. And I would experiment all the time with them. I would try different colors, and I took my skirt tying kit with me in the boat all the time. So I would tie skirts right on the water. It's like if the water had a certain color to it, I'd experiment. And one of the things I found, and this has been true every single year I've been fishing since I started doing this, is when you enter the month of March and you have water temperature that's in the 50s, this is the whole key behind the brown and orange. This is when you want a brown and orange jig, guys. This is when that water temperature is in the 50s. It's the whole thing about it, and in correlation with it being during the pre-spawn time of the year. Now, I catch a few fish on brown and orange in the fall time, a little bit, but nothing like during the pre-spawn time of the year. Now, I think a lot of it, it's just sort of theory on my part. I don't think it has anything to do with the color of the crawdads. I think it has more to do with like the time of the year and the water clarity in correlation with the water tint and water levels and all that type of stuff. One of the things a lot of people don't realize in bass fishing is you talk a lot about water clarity, but there's an element called the water tint. Now, the water tint, now this is something I sort of came up with. The water tint, in my opinion, is the shade of the water that doesn't have anything to do with the water visibility, but it's the shade of the water based upon what is in the water in a specific lake. Because